If I listened to man, I wouldn't be a boxer, and I couldn't be. Too clumsy, too big, too heavy, can't move, can't take a shot, can't punch. And the reason I'm here is because I didn't listen to man.
Here we go.
Yep.
This is it, fight week. Any different? Does it feel any different compared to other big ones?
No, it never does. It's the boxing match, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I said to you 3 months ago when we did an interview, it's always the same. You get to fight week, you're ready to have a scrap.
Yeah. You know, the good thing about, as you say, we spoke 3 months ago, we spoke a few weeks ago in Morecambe. I've actually seen the body change as we've got closer. I've seen, I think, the mindset's change as well in interviews. You're ready, aren't you? You're ready to go.
Listen, if I'm not ready now, I'm never going to be ready, am I?
Yeah.
Been in camp forever. Had a good camp, I'm not complaining, never do. We're here to rock and roll.
Yeah. What's it been like managing the stop-start of it all?
I never stop training anyway. Whether I'm fat, thin or whatever, I'm always training. I'm always in the gym, at least once a day, mostly twice a day. So for me, it's just training. Training's training. The only thing that differs is the diet up and down when I'm in camp or when I'm not.
Yeah, and the diet's looking good now because you look good.
To be honest, it makes no difference. You can be skinny or fat. It's all about how you perform on the night.
Yeah.
Having a six-pack don't mean you can fight.
No.
Being a cunt like I usually am, I've got to 34-0 like it, so it means nothing really. Being in shape or out of shape, to the physical eye, as long as you're fit enough to do the rounds, which I always am, then it's never been a problem.
What's the next 5 days like? What do we do?
I've got a lot of media today, tons of media, and I've got...
Is that annoying?
Not really, it's a part of the big fight game, and I'm well used to it.
When I did speak to you, I remember saying to you, you've won all the belts before.
Yeah.
You've not won them all together,
no.
But individually you've collected it. So you've always been
nobody's
undisputed.
won them all together in 30 years, have they? So that's why this fight's so big.
And you could be that guy that does it.
Could be. It's going to be one of us, isn't it, anyway?
Yeah.
Can't be anyone else.
No, you're right. This is number 1 versus number 2, right? However you shake it, this is what it is. Does it mean a lot to you to become undisputed? Does it mean everything, considering what you've done in the sport, considering the ups and downs of life?
Let me tell you, what means everything to me is waking up in the morning. That's what means everything, because the day that doesn't happen, it's the day you
Yeah.
So a boxing match is a boxing match. You get paid, you get laid, you get out of there. Like I always say, wham, bam, slam, get out, go home. You know, when I win this fight next week, is this week, not next week?
Yeah.
I'll go back to Morecambe and I'll be walking the dog. I'll put my 30-foot gates closed and I don't want to see anybody. I'm not interested. I don't want pats on the back. I don't want all the people, all the givers. I'm not interested. Leave me do me dog walking, picking up some dog in the bins. Nothing changes for me. It never has and it never will. You could give me $20 billion and it won't change my life because I'm already contented with what I am, who I am and what I've done. Happy.
I know you don't want it, but it will come, Tyson. Like those pats on the backs.
I'm not interested.
Will come.
I'm not interested in, here's the thing. I don't know if maybe I told you, maybe I didn't. So if you do a really good write-up about me, like a fantastic write-up, all positive, I don't care about it. It doesn't make me smile. It doesn't make me happy. It means nothing. If you do a negative one, that also means nothing. So good praise or bad praise to me means nothing because it's only from man's opinion. And man's opinion to me is always falling short of what's right. If I listened to man, throughout my whole career, I wouldn't be here today.
Yeah.
Because everyone said I couldn't be a boxer. I wouldn't be a boxer and I couldn't be. Too clumsy, too big, too heavy, can't move, can't take a shot, can't punch. I've had listened all the way through, British title, English title, Commonwealth, every title I've ever won. I'd have lost every one. And the reason I'm here is because I didn't listen to man.
Agreed.
And I'm following God's destiny for me. God's plan, like Drake said, God's plan. That's what God's plan is. It's written in the stars, I said it 1,000 years ago.
You've walked that
So there
way
we go.
for so long. You've always been on the outside. You've never been one to kind of care about what people think and say, why?
I'm not interested because man's opinion, it means in reality. Good, bad, like me, hate me, want to shag me, whatever you want to do, is very unimportant to me. I'm here to get paid and get laid and get out of here. That's it.
Does this fight feel different? Forget the titles, forget the fact that it's undisputed. Does it feel different than the Klitschko and the Wilder one? Those are the two real big ones for me, for you. Does it feel any different to those?
What about Wilder 2?
Wilder 2 was enormous, but I don't think, because no one gave you a chance in Wilder 1.
Yeah.
That's why I mentioned that one.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a boxing fight. I've had plenty before, 16 years as a professional.
And you've won them all.
There we go.
Even the Wilder one.
We'll find out, won't we, who the real deal is. Who the Hector of this generation is and who the Achilles is. Now, I believe I'm the Achilles, and I believe he's the Hector. Now, it's not a bad one to be any of those, Achilles or Hector, because they were the two best fighting men of the day. But I believe I'm the Achilles. And I don't want a fluky win or a dodgy win or he tripped over a rock in the floor. I want the people to see what's going to happen to him. That's what I want.
A lot of people.
I don't want nothing to spoil it, like an injury or a shoulder injury or something stupid. I want a victory properly.
You want the best Usyk.
He goes down and I put it in. I'll say, no. Get back up. Come on. Play.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
You know, I remember speaking to your dad a few months back, and I was like, what did you expect from Tyson? Did you expect British level? Did you expect anything? And he said, he doesn't really remember, the physical shape wasn't maybe what we thought a champion could be. Are you surprised at how far you have gone? Are you surprised how far you've got to?
No. Sky showed me an interview the other day when I was in my teens.
That was fantastic.
What did they say? Do you think you can be a world champion? Yeah, 100%. I just need to prove it. So I never doubted myself, even in school and when I was in primary school. I read an article yesterday that my old head teacher said. I was only about 10, and she said this guy knew he was going to be world heavyweight champion at 10 years old.
Why?
Just knew it. I didn't think I'd have an amateur fight though. I always thought I'd just turn pro and become world champion. But obviously it don't work like that. So it's all been good. I've had a good journey, I can't complain. Everything I've got's come through boxing, so boxing's been very good to me. It can be a very brutal, lonely sport, but it also gives you the prizes and the riches of the world, if you're good enough.
You know your history. You always talk about it. You're already one of the best heavyweights of all time. I think that's a given. With this win, there's a debate as to where you stand amongst the very, very best.
Yeah. I think this win puts me at number one, barring none. Beating Usyk now puts me number one status of all time.
Some big names you're jumping.
For sure.
Yeah. Ali, Lennox Lewis.
All of them.
Larry Holmes.
All of them. But here's the thing. We can say that. You can say what everyone here will have an opinion. Opinions mean it's man's opinion again, isn't it? Don't mean anything. And that's why I'm not that interested in being compared to other people. Don't like it, never have done, never will do. And that's it. I can just be what I can be. History and all that stuff don't really mean anything to me. Because you're here today, gone tomorrow, like sand out of a bottle. And when you're in the floor 6 feet under, it doesn't really matter, does it? No. Because you're not relevant anymore, you're dead. So I live my life for today and enjoy what I've got, enjoy the gifts that God's given me over the years. That's got me to this point.
And it's got you so far. Final couple of points. Oleksandr Usyk, how good do you think he is?
I think he's the best opponent I've ever faced.
Really?
Yeah. Because I fought world heavyweight champions before, fought undefeated people before, I fought Olympic gold medals before, but I've never fought a two-weight world champion before. So I think that puts him at the top of it all.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How does it play out on Saturday?
Find out, won't we? That's why we're paying pay-per-view. Tune in, find out.
Tune in indeed. Tyson, wish you good luck, my man.
All the best, mate. Cheers.
Thank you.